if you could live in one state, where would it be? And Josh, you actually made a poll this week.
I did.
What did they say?
I did something a little different than what we said we were going to do. I made the poll California-ish.
I saw that.
Colorado-ish, Texas-ish, Florida-ish, or New York-ish.
What did they say?
Colorado-ish.
Yeah, I voted that.
Yeah. I picked...
I should have done Florida-ish.
I
was
did
really torn.
Florida-ish. I think I've really thought about that this week, and I think I would live in. I just would live here. I would live in Tennessee. I might.
Well,
move.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But when you said Florida-ish, I was like, well, that's not Tennessee.
Yeah, but I just mean like the region. Like if I was going to move, I wouldn't move any. I don't think I would move any further north. I don't want it to be any colder than it is here.
Okay.
I could maybe deal with it being a little hotter. So
yeah, I would have said
Florida-ish.
Florida then. I would have said Florida then.
It would have to be Florida because if I moved in this region, because Florida doesn't have income tax, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it.
No.
Whenever I'm doing TurboTax, and it always says you want to file a state thing, I say nope.
It's crazy. I just can't imagine. It's not worth it. I don't care if it's your hometown.
Yeah.
I don't care. Get out.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
As in, if Tennessee all of a sudden had a state income tax.
Oh, that would change.
Yeah, I mean, I would legitimately consider moving.
Yeah, I would
like
too.
The next year.
I would too. On principle.
Yeah, on principle.
But I think if I was going to move, as long as there was no income tax. If I was going to move, I would move out east, but like towards Sevierville, Gatlinburg.
Sevierville.
Sorry, yeah.
Sevierville is how they pronounce it.
Sevierville. Okay, Sevierville. Every time I'm about to say it, I panic a little bit because I'm like, Sevierville.
That's the county that Dollywood is. That's a county. Yeah,
and it's a city and a county. I think. I think it's
Sevier County and Sevierville is the city. I could be wrong.
I think that's right. Yeah, that's where Dollywood is and Gatlinburg and all that stuff. But it's just beautiful out there. It's so nice to live like 3 hours away from just beautiful mountains.
I always tell everybody, if everybody starts moving out that way, I'm going out west.
You're going out west.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because nobody goes out that way, and it looks great. It's awesome.
I mean, I would be happy living out that way too. When the few times we've driven out that way, it's just beautiful.
There's just not really a reason to go out there because everyone goes to Dollywood or
It's just
on
further
this side,
away.
You're going to Lebanon.
Yeah.
I don't go those places because Dixon and all these other places are closer to me.
Yeah.
So I've just in the past 7 years have been discovering, there's not a lake in the way. That's the thing about going out east. The lake is blocking you. There's only one way in and one way out.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Whereas north and west, it's like you can do anything.
Go anywhere. Yeah.
You can go anywhere.
You can go anywhere.
So anyways, everyone's moving out east, and I'm never going to see them again. That's what I've determined.
Before we go further, Jordan, I did want to note that there were some funny comments underneath the poll.
Oh.
I'll show you here real quick. Timothy B5576 said, if you could live as Jordan or Josh, which one would you choose? I got some funny responses. So 5 likes for Jordan, 3 likes for me, and then Sarah with the runaway victory 9. Jordan's beloved wife.
All right, that's pretty funny.
And then Maddie said, Jordan, I'd live as Jordan. I'd like some chickens and a neighbor that could teach me carpentry and how to build a house.
Well, that is a plus. Okay. That's not really me. That's other people, but that's fine.
This is so hard, says KK Hawk. I would choose Jordan for the healthy and physical ability.
And technology.
I would choose Josh for the family life and technology he uses.
The technology he uses.
The physical ability. I wouldn't choose Josh. There's not a lot of physical ability there, but for Jordan,
the technology uses.
Then there was. I feel like Jordan's life is too chaotic for me to live.
They've been watching my channel. Clearly.
What's going on over there?
It's like a doghouse.
There's too many things he's working on.
Doesn't make sense.
Where's the podcast? Right. Where's it then? And then finally, it's a hard pick, but I'd say Josh's laugh because it is so smile-inducing.
So they're picking your laugh.
They're picking my laugh. My life, my laugh.
My life, my laugh.
There's our first podcast T-shirt. My life, my laugh. Okay? There we go.
This week's question is, would you rather never see family and work 70 hours a week for 3 years to make $1 million? Or that's like $1 million cumulatively in 3 years, or make less but be able to spend time with family. So you're not working 70 hours a week.
So that's 10 hours a day essentially, with no weekend.
Yeah, there's no weekend.
You start working at 7 in the morning and you finish at 5.
Yeah,
Is that
there's
the life
no
you
and there's no
choose?
weekend. Like, what the point? Because that seems doable. But if you're doing that with no weekends ever
Right.
for 3 years straight,
Okay, and when you say would never see your family, do you mean like I don't see them in the morning or when I get home?
you would tuck them into bed at night, because when you see, what I should have said is like this is almost nonstop. I just came up with 70 hours. In my mind.
I see.
But you're saying hi,
I mean,
leaving
70 hours,
tucking them into bed.
70 hours is. It feels like the most that would actually be doable. Like
maybe
7 a.m. to 5 p.m. for 3 years.
Weekends
And no weekends,
right?
That includes weekends. Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
I mean that includes it includes you're working on the weekends. That is the most that feels feasible. Like if it was like 12 hours a day, I'd feel like it's
that would be almost insane.
The trade-off is you do still get to see your family and you're doing something for your family that they're going to benefit for the rest of your lives. So is it worth it? So that'll be a good conversation next week. Comment below. Let us know.